if you want to engage younger fans, it's not the gameplay is not it. That's not what it needs to be. It needs to be you putting it in front of their face. Like get in with a bunch of these content creators. Get in with all the YouTube dudes. Get in on all the video games. Get in on Fortnite. Do your whatever Nickelodeon game like the NFL does. Like figure stuff like that out. Put it in front of their face. Like we used to get Sports Illustrated for kids, or ESPN used to actually show baseball. They don't even do that anymore. Like you have to just put it, like show it to kids. It's a beautiful game. It's fun. There's a lot of awesome things that happen, but you just haven't done that. You've acted too slowly because, James, you make this point all the time. You believe that you have your fans and that's it. You got to think about growing the games in these different ways now, and it's all about the youth. If you want to get the youth, then you got to go get the youth. How in any way has MLB attacked the youth?
I don't know, but my standpoint is just make them play baseball. Like
they do, and by the way,
they do. It's still Little League is
full.
huge. Yeah, everyone's playing Little League, and just focus on that, and then make that fun and enjoyable, and then they know the rules. And then when you come home from work or you're done with college and you need something to put on the TV every night at 7:00 for 6 months, baseball's there for you, and you can dive in, and it's the best storyline around. You're not going to get a 10-year-old to watch 140 games.
No,
you just make sure
to do that.
I was one of those kids. I watched every game, but I mean, that's just make kids like baseball. So when they're old and they're seeking out his fandom, they don't let's play the lane.
You string them along the way. You have your college nights at the stadium. You get 2 tickets and a beer for $25, Marketing degree, Central Connecticut State.
Does that sound great or what?
God,
right now?
I love
cervezas.
Couple beers on the berm.
Trevor Plouffe in the stands at a baseball game. That's a real treat. That's my favorite Trevor. Well, actually, I have another favorite Trevor Plouffe, but he's not for the air.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
He's not for the broadcast. He's for the Arizona trip in a week or two. So,
yeah, it's just I think about this all the time because I am coaching youth baseball now. You want to reach the kids. MLB should be James? You're a businessman. It's the cost of customer acquisition.
Like a loss leader.
Yeah, sure. We are the
cost of doing business.
We're the Diamondbacks in my league, but we're not really the Diamondbacks. We just have the colors of the Diamondbacks. Why isn't every Pony League, Cal Ripken League, Little League team get your team logo in front of these kids?
Because they charge them.
MLB should give it for free. That's what I'm saying.
Isn't that crazy, Trev?
Think about that.
And NBA takes all their highlights and the big stuff, and they send them to big NBA creators and say, here you go. Cut this up. Have fun with it. And they consider it a loss leader. Marketing, social media. MLB bans people and gets them in trouble, and they just don't understand that at all.
You could let these leagues just use your logo. You don't even have to pay for them. Don't pay for the jerseys. Let the leagues take care of themselves, but let them license out your logo. And then each team, if you're the Diamondbacks like we are, I should get a packet on the Diamondbacks about the team, about the players.
Oh, that's cool. You should be like, hey, Teddy, you're number 14. Number 14 on the Diamondbacks is
on the team. And it just seems like there's a lot of easy stuff like.
Sure is. I think Trev's lawn service is starting to come in a little bit. No, it's and we heard this from some of the players' side, and it's the weird thing about MLB being a big business, and I think some of its reputation of being outdated and stuff like that is they make such a big deal about getting their money in return on the front end and guaranteed and locked in, that they don't kind of care about the long term. And that's what we're saying. Like, how simple of an idea does that seem to us? Like, let the Little League teams, kids learning the game, let them have access to whatever jerseys they want. There's Little League teams that don't do that because they try to save money.